George and Martha was actually based off a book that turned into a TV show at one point. Basically, the whole TV show is about this guy and this girl, Hippo, living day-to-day life, if animals are people concept, whatever, and that, I watched this as a kid and stuff. It was on Cubo, whatever. And to describe the characters, basically, since they're like the main characters of the whole TV show is basically mostly two characters, it's easier for me to describe the two. So, Martha is the female, Hippo, and she supports the lifestyle of like, hey, it's okay to eat junk food and stuff, but it's also, hey, we need to, eat healthy once in a while. And, a confident woman and everything else, the stereotype of different kinds of women. She was not just like one stereotype and they went with it. She's different, A lot of cartoons do use stereotypes with characters, which is nothing new. Then George was, this guy who likes eating junk food and all this stuff. And Martha tries to get him out. They do fun things together. They were never a couple. As long as all the episodes I watched, they never made them a couple. They were never hinted to be a couple, just to be best friends, And they lived like right next door to each other, which I found weird. And also, what I found good about this, because it's another TV show that Cubo had that didn't play too much in stereotypes. And that it's a TV show that I think went by the books a lot. Now, I didn't know this was based off books until looking up some pictures, for the video, see clear idea of what it is. But what I found good was they never went too far. They kept, like, with the characters, like, yes, they're best friends. Don't mean they're gonna fall in love or whatever. No, they're just best friends because they're a guy and girl. Don't mean they have to get together. You know what I mean? Now, they had, like, other characters that you would think, oh, these two are a couple, but they're not. They're just friends that hang out together. Like, they never, like, force that onto. They never even made the show like, yes, these two are a couple. No. And they're just friends. And then I also found the art style pretty good. And one of the episodes I actually do remember from the show was one of my favorite episodes, which made the whole show. Episodes like this made the show worth watching. It was when George and Martha was skating one day. and George sees his ice cream truck. Then he accidentally rollerblades into the ice cream truck, and his tooth comes out. Then he does not want to go to the doctor at all. Then Martha ends up, convincing him to go, and he gets a golden tooth, and that's how he gets the golden tooth for the rest of the series. And you can tell, like with reruns and stuff, which one was an old episode and which one new. Just, difference between episodes because of the golden tooth episode marks that difference. But what I found bad about the show, it was just some parts of it was boring, made me didn't even want to watch it. But it kept me harder and sane sometimes, but yeah, then it also, some episodes, it would try to push, made me feel like they were trying to push the healthy dynamic too much. Like, with some episodes, that's only with some episodes, not all episodes did that, but some episodes you could tell they were trying to push it all the way. And now, the show was okay. And I think this was also what it did play sometimes in the afternoon. I think for one seasons they played it in the afternoon, switched it up. But other than that, they remembered they played it earlier in the day with their kid times, kids TV, So, and I don't really remember everything from the show. I just remember that episode being so memorable, I guess. Other than that, it's a good TV show. Yes, it is. Well, that'd be this episode.